Good morning. Welcome to our daily meditation. And today we are going to talk about death. And so I don't want this to make you sad. I don't want this to upset you. But what has been on my heart and in my mind quite a bit is the idea that life is so incredibly short. And it's so beautiful to think about. We were given this gift. So when you were born, you were given this beautiful gift with a bow. And that gift is this body that you have, and the beautiful mind, and then your spirit and your light. And the life that we have is so short. And I know that we say it all the time, right? We say, like, you can look at, like, my daughter is 30 and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, life goes by so fast. But sometimes we forget, a lot of times I think we forget that we're gonna die, and that's okay, right? Like, I look at Layla sometimes and I think, like, okay, Layla's 12 or 13, so I might only have her for one more year. So when I think about her leaving this earth, it could make me sad, or it could make me appreciate the time more so that I have with her. So I bring her down here to, like, meditate with us every day, and sometimes she drives me nuts and I'm like, oh, I should just leave her home. But when I think about, like, her life is so short and how important it is for us to value this short and beautiful and incredible life that we were given. Memento Mori is like the Latin term of remember death. And when you're thinking of your death, and today we're going to meditate on it, is when we really look at how short life is, I think it brings more importance to the idea of letting go of the past and really thinking about being here in this moment. Oh, sorry guys. Being here in this moment and being able to, like, believe actively that there's a better future for us. So when you're thinking about, like, your life and how we've got dog visitors. So when you're thinking about life and, like, remembering death, is that we are meant to be happy, but it takes an active want. So when we sit and meditate together today, I don't want this to be something that brings you fear or anxiety, but I want us to all realize that no matter where we are in this world, that when we close our eyes, which each and every one of us will, right? Like, that's the one thing that's inevitable, is change and death. Like, we will all leave this earth. But when you're remembering that life is short, Memento Mori is that we're remembering that this moment is so incredibly special. And every blink of our eyes, if we can stop and just do our very best to let go of our guilt and our past and, like, dive into this very moment. That's why meditation is so important. It's because it brings us back to this very moment. Like, what is, even if it's painful, even if this moment is painful, that at the end of your life, you'll wish this moment to be back. And, you know, not to say that at the end of our life, something beautiful and great is going to come, and that, you know, that there's beautiful things to come. But I know for sure that all of us, it doesn't matter how long or how short life is, when we leave this planet and when we go on, it's hard. It's hard for us to let go of people. And so through this meditation and through today, come lay down. Come lay down. Lay down. So through this meditation, we're going to just think about the end of our life, and not in a sad way, but in a way of, at the end of our life, what is it that we want to say that we did, or that we were proud of, as far as relationships, or the the hope and the work that we've done to create the life that's worth living. Okay, so let's go ahead and have a seat. Taking a big breath and just closing your eyes. Just breathing deep into our lungs, relaxing the muscles in our back and in our neck and in our jaw. As you're getting comfortable in your seat, just fast forward to the end of your life. Whether it's near or far. Fast forward to maybe those last breaths that you'll be taking on this earth. With a slight smile on your face. Remembering that life is not always easy. And in all of those memories of the times that were the toughest, seeing the lessons that you learned, feeling the relationships that were built, and now looking back at all of the amazing times in your life, when the sun was shining. Maybe you were laying under a tree. Coming back to the moment. Where you're sitting peacefully in your breath. Memento Mori. Remembering death. What is it that we want to let go of? How can we teach our mind to be present, to be here, and to be grateful? And as we look forward into our life and into even the end of our life, is really believing and hoping, but an active hope. Believing and hoping and doing the work to create the life that you deserve. Staying here in our breath just for a few more moments. You were put on this earth for something incredibly special. You were put on this earth to shine. Every single one of us are very unique in every single thing we do. As we take a few more breaths together, visualize releasing any of the negativity, releasing anything that holds you back. Taking a nice big breath. Just feeling the energy of being here. And then just a gentle excitement on where this life is going to take you. As we blink our eyes open. So our work today is journaling just a little bit on remembering death. So my mom has this funny app that reminds her every day that we croak. So the app's name is We Croak. And it just gives her like a little, some people are like, oh my gosh, Mom, that's so morbid. Like, why do you do that? But it makes her be present. It makes her remember how important meditation is. It makes her remember how important eating healthy is and having good friendships and creating and letting go of things that don't matter, right? Letting go, just like looking at our past and being like, okay, like what did I want to learn from that? But then having a hope for a better future, and not just a passive hope, but an active hope of a better future. Like, what is the work that you need to do? What is the book that you need to read? What is the adventure that you want to have when you're remembering that our life is short, and we're remembering that death is near, and that our life is a blink of an eye compared to like this universe. And so what are you going to do with your beautiful and crazy life that you were given? I appreciate the moments that you spend with me more than you will ever know. I appreciate our mornings together, and I appreciate our workouts and all of the things that we get to spend together. So please take a little bit of time journaling on what you need to let go of, how you can be more present in every moment that you're given, taking more deep breaths, looking up to the sky, and then what kind of active hope do you want for your future? So I love you guys. I'm actually going to do a workout with you right now, just here. So I'm going to log off and just log back on. If you want to move your body for 10 or 15 minutes, I'd love for you to join me.